Hey darlings, today I'm going to talk about the number one thing that I think you need to succeed in things and in life. And that is that a good drum roll? I don't know, that just sounded like me slapping my legs, which it was. That is a consistent belief in yourself, which sounds so insanely cheesy, but I believe that is the key. So I have a business that is mine that I started 9 years ago, and that's what pays most of my bills. I mean, obviously, my love is like in the corner there. He obviously contributes, but
not much.
No, it's a good amount. But yeah, so I am self-employed, and it's kind of nice. But it took that just consistent belief, and I was probably kind of naive when I started because I was like, I'm gonna quit all my jobs. I think I just had one job. I'm gonna quit my job, and I'm just gonna boom be an instant success. That did not happen. I was in debt for a while. But eventually things really did pick up, and now it's to the point where it's too busy, and I have to turn away people. So it's a good problem to have. But it was just that constant belief of like, I am going to do this, and it's going to work out, and it's going to be fine. And I even had people who were like, you can't do that. Like, that's not a thing. Don't do that. That's dumb. And I was like, I'll show you. And so just that energy and that needing to prove people wrong kind of helped push me forward. And that's what I rely on for my writing and narrating career, because it's a little bit different. My other job, I help people and then they pay me money. And writing and narrating is very different because it's kind of like you make a thing and you put it out into the world, and then you hope people find it. And marketing is interesting and a little bit more of a challenge for me in this sort of field than it is for the other thing that I do. And so I really extra need to rely on that belief that I can make it work and that I can just keep on going and to put in the work every single day. Because, it can be challenging, and there are times when I doubt, and there are times when I'm just like, oh man, like, is this gonna work out? Should I keep going? If I get a bad review or things just aren't really selling super, super well, it can be just like there's that voice in the back of my head that's like, maybe you should stop. Luckily, I love what I do. I love writing. Currently, I am narrating my third book, which is, the point of view is from my favorite character, and it is so fun. It is insanely fun. I would do a lot more of it each day, but it takes time to get used to a new voice. Not that it's new, like I've done his voice on the other books, but it's like just consistently him, and so that a little interesting on the vocal cords. Anyway, off topic. But yeah, it's just that belief in myself that I can do it, and that just punching out the doubts, when they come up, just like, no, I don't want you here. You get out. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, so if you have a dream, I do want to give a caveat on this, because sometimes there are things that just aren't working, and I think you do need to be able to be strong enough to take a look and be like, is this working? Because if you try something for maybe like years and it never really gets to where you want it to be, it might be time to not give up, but just to see, is there something I could be doing differently? And I know that's something I should work on as far as like marketing and all that, because like I said, marketing for writing and narrating is a little bit over my head, but I know that I can figure it out, and I know I can keep going. And so what I was going to say before I interrupted myself so rudely is that if you have a dream, just flip and go for it. And even if you are working a full-time job, like you don't need to be like I was and just quit a decent, like middle class with benefits job, just cold turkey, to start your business. But you can do a lot of stuff while you're still working. So that's what I do. I work full time at my other job, and then I fit in my writing and narrating before or after or during breaks. And so it's a longer day. It definitely is, but I love what I'm doing. And so it's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Because I'm so inspired and I'm excited. And I can't even remember who said this. Maybe it was Tom Bilyeu. I was scrolling through Instagram, and it was something like, when you get home after working for someone else, like work on a thing for you so you can make your own business or whatever it is. Because it's not that you're coming home and you're tired, it's that you're uninspired. And I was like, ooh, Tom Bilyeu. Ooh, I like that. I believe that's who it was. If it was not, then I'm sorry. But yes, so true. Because if you find something you love, it's easier to set aside that time. It's easier to be like, okay, I'm going to watch less Netflix and I'm going to work on my whatever. You know, I try to wake up early and get in my writing and my narrating, or like when I come home from work, or like I said, during breaks. It's easier to do that because I love it. So if there's something you love, please go believe in yourself strongly and with gusto. Okay, bye.